guys, so today I was thinking I would share with you a few commonly unknown hair tricks, things that I had to do hair for a long time before I actually learned.
It's kind of embarrassing.
But they're actually pretty basic, but things that most people don't know. All right, let's get into it. Okay, first of all, I don't even want to tell you how long I did hair before I learned how to blow dry bangs. The swoopy bang. I always thought that you would blow it under, kind of under and to the side, but this does not work. What this does is create this little number, which actually I was a huge fan of in second grade. I used to take my bangs and like get my white rain and I was like, oh, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. But now, that's not quite the look anymore. Now people want a swoopy bang. The secret to doing this is very counterintuitive, so that's why a lot of people don't know this. So you take your round brush, you grab your bang, and you go backwards and away, like this. Dry, put your heat on it, and then let it drop like that, and then just brush it down. And oh my goodness, it's a nice, and it'll stay that way. Stay out of your face. I mean, it's just perfect. It's easy too. All right, the next one is, what is this cool shot button for? Does it
Have a function?
Is it just for when you're having a hot flash, cooling yourself down?
getting all that sweat dried up? Because you know, blow drying hair is hard work. It's labor intensive. But no, that's not what it's for. What it's for is for locking in the smooth, the curl, the straight, whatever hairstyle you are, whatever hair texture you are trying to achieve with your hot tool, whether it's a blow dryer or a flat iron or whatever. So hair, when it's hot, it expands, and that makes it more pliable to put it where you want it. And when it gets cold, that hair follicle shrinks back down. It kind of locks into place that way. And so that cool shot, when you get your hair where you want it with your blow dryer, and whether that's like off the scalp and up, you put a little heat at the base and then hit it with that cool shot, it locks it in. And once that hair cools down, you can let go and you'll keep that volume a lot longer. So yeah, pretty cool. A lot of people don't know that. Okay, the next thing I actually learned when I was in beauty school. When I was in beauty school in Kentucky, I was there with another girl who had actually had her license already in Ohio. And when you move from state to state, it's a state licensed licensure. So she had to go back to school for a little bit because Kentucky's licensing requires more hours than, well, at the time when I was in school, Kentucky had required the most hours of any state in the United States. So
we take our hair very seriously.
But she had a lot more actual experience with doing hair. She taught me about putting a spin on it. That's what she called it. She said that's what it's called. But when you are round brushing your hair and you get the heat on it, and if you spin it like this, say you spin it while you've got the heat on it, that will lock in a lot more curl. I don't have heat on it right now, but it will lock in a lot more curl to it. So your hair will actually maintain more curl than just volume. So putting a spin on it, very interesting. Okay, the next thing that I wanted to share with you is about face shape and hair shape or structure. The structure of a haircut, the outline shape of it, can really accentuate things, whether they're things you want them to accentuate or not. Here's the rule, the basic rule. Where you have the most width in your haircut is where it will accentuate. So say you want to accentuate your eyes and your cheekbones. You want something that's gonna have the most width right there. So for my hair, I would suggest cutting a little more layer right there. Because right now my layer hits right here, which is going to accentuate my nose, which is not quite the look I want. So basically, If you want to look like you have a less rounded face, keep this right here thinner and this up here a little wider. Also, come away from your face. Don't bring everything towards your face. That will also kind of close in everything. So you want things to be open.
I can't get to do what I wanted to do right now.
So lastly, the last thing I want to talk about is with hair and it looking thick and full, less is more.
Oh, less is more.
Have you ever seen, and I know you have, the long hair when it's all grody on the ends? It's all stringy and you can see right through it, you know?
And like, that's how you're supposed to have your trees trimmed, not your hair.
So when you have fine hair, a lot of people who have fine hair feel like if they cut their hair shorter, then it'll look like they have less hair. They want to look like they have more hair, so they want to grow it, and they're afraid to death of cutting anything off. When you have fine hair, wearing it shorter makes it appear so much thicker than wearing it long. The length makes it stringy and have no, especially fine hair has a hard enough time holding on to any shape or anything anyway because it's such a fine hair follicle. So when you make it shorter, you give it a little more power. Okay, sorry, had to break up some activity upstairs, kids. But, so that was it. That's it. That's all I got for you today. I thought those were interesting facts. Sorry, here, thump. I thought these were interesting things to know and could probably help you with your hair routine. I don't know, special occasion hair, you know? And you're like, I want this look to stay all night. I'm gonna use that Cool Shot. Or, hey, I know how to blow dry bangs now. Oh, that's cute. Just stay like that. Okay. All right, that's it. Bye, guys. Love you.